Hey everyone, this is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I'm here today with another pick a card reading. I'm so blessed, grateful, and excited to be doing this reading today. For today, we're going to be looking at August 2021 predictions. And y'all, I know August has definitely already started, but I'm not late. Like, it should better late than never, okay? So with that being said, I hope all of you are having a very blessed day. We're going to be getting into it. I'm so excited to do this super fun reading and just see and to help you see and be excited for, you know, any upcoming changes, just even within yourself and also within your external world this month. So yeah, y'all, as always, welcome to you. If you are new, welcome to my channel, and also welcome to others that have already been rocking with me. Welcome back. Pick cards are simple. All you have to do is look at the pile that you feel attracted to the most, and then of course jump down into the description box and click on the timestamp for that specific pile, and it'll take you straight to your reading. So yeah, y'all, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. If you would like to contact me, all of that information is within my description box, so please make sure that you read through there. I'm also accepting donations, and I have a plethora of other services that you can definitely benefit from as well, that just help towards, you know, personal growth and mindset development. So with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, my pile one people, if you chose pile one, which is the Fountain Tarot, and this rose quartz crystal, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with your reading now. But you know, I'm gonna pop out with the goddess deck. I just want to see, you know, the type of energies that you will be, or if you haven't already, I guess will be, or right now could definitely be experiencing. So just energies within yourself and how you are showing up or will be showing up in August 2021. This is the goddess deck. I love this deck. It is truly amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, y'all. So y'all actually got 3 cards. You got Nike with ambition, Danu with assurance, and then you also got Metis with wisdom. So this is amazing. I feel like a lot of you all within this pile, you have a lot to work for, and I feel like August is a month in which you've definitely been activated, if that makes sense. But it's not just like, you know, like you initially were activated, or if like you initially went through some type of like awakening, but this is more so where it's like it's been I guess I could say like a resurgence or something within your just within you and your being. It's like you've been reactivated, you know, like a leveling up type of energy that I see here. But a lot of you all definitely are, of course, really killing that spirit of procrastination. Definitely making sure, especially when I see Nike and ambition, I always think about just do it. And it's very similar to the just do it speech that my best friend definitely inspired me to watch. And once I watched that, it definitely put me in a state of, okay, no longer are we procrastinating. Whatever it is that, you know, we say that we want to put our mind to and we want to do, now it's time to actually, you know, move with it. Especially with the wings right here, just around her head, it just lets me know that like your mind is really taking off. It's taking flight. You know what I'm trying to say? So you may definitely be experiencing just a more so higher level of thinking that has increased your productivity. You know, a lot of you all are starting up things. You're starting up stuff. So I feel like you're an entrepreneur. You're doing some type of startup, you know, something where you're starting from scratch. You're starting your own business. A lot of you all could definitely be starting your own metaphysical services business, something like that. Whatever business it is that you're using, you're very innovative and you're a visionary. So within you being a visionary and an innovator is really calling for you to, of course, not procrastinate, and to, of course, have that ambition, and to understand that the sky is really the limit. And as a visionary, you just allow your mind to go, and you allow your mind to think, and you understand that the possibilities are limitless. So a lot of you all are experiencing some type of like startup. I really feel like it's like something in which you are directly talking to or helping people. You know what I'm trying to say? You're using your intuition, but you're also speaking. So it's a lot of speaking that is being done. Yeah, like I said, you're utilizing your intuition. Whatever it is that you're doing this month, you're putting more ambition into, you know, your own financial stability and also within your home life. So if I could think of any suit that would definitely resonate with you, it would definitely be Pentacles. You know, the pursuit of Pentacles, which does look at stability. It does look at your finances. It does look at health. It does look at home. You know, just things that we know that we need, needs more so, you know, and like core needs, you know, very important things. So a lot of you all are definitely operating from just opposite ends of the spectrum, you know, like, you know, you understand that your stability is going to help you with becoming more innovative and feeling assured that, okay, my home life is taken care of and now I can allow my mind to wander and the possibilities are limitless. Then you're also understanding that, like, you know, if I allow my mind to wander, that's also going to help me understand different or tap into different ideas, into different opportunities that will help my stability. So it's like you're operating from your crown chakra all the way down to your root. So it's just like a lot of you all are just like I said, activated. That's kind of like what I got from this pile. Activation. So I want to get into I kind of want to get into the Kipper cards, and then I'm gonna take out the tarot. Now you're like, where are the tarot cards? I ain't signed up for just an oracle based reading. I like oracle cards though. They're lit. Gonna get into the Kipper cards and see what's going on here. So we have 5 with mature man. 5 with mature man. We also have 3 with marriage. And then we also have great fortune. So a lot of you all, it could be, you know, something upcoming in August, or it may be already going on right now. As a lot of you all could definitely, of course, obviously be getting married or just entering into some type of committed relationship. Maybe it is that this person that you are entering into a relationship with, they're also someone who is just like you, who's also an entrepreneur, who's also starting something up. But for some reason, I feel like, if anything, for some reason, I feel like this pile focuses more so on the masculine energy, especially here with mature man. Because if it is that you're not getting into a relationship, I feel like this is more so of like a person that is understanding how to balance both the masculine and feminine energies within themselves to actually now go after what it is that you want. Because like I said, you're operating from opposite sides of the spectrum, whereas this feminine energy focuses more so on your intuition and receptivity, you know, and just knowing, you know, that high priestess energy. And then masculine energy is really based in, you know, the root chakra, focusing on that financial stability, problem solving. It's just a different spectrum of energy. So I really do feel as though, and this could go either way. You could be a man or a woman, or consider yourself, whatever label it is that you consider yourself. It just seems as though this is the energy of someone who is understanding how to balance out both the masculine and feminine aspects of themselves. So that's something that you could be doing. If you're a feminine woman and you regard yourself as such, then you may be stepping more so into that masculine energy, so you actually can go out here and achieve. If you are a masculine man, or however you label yourself or consider yourself to be, then you may also be tapping it into that intuition, into your crown chakra, third eye, crown chakra, and also with your activating your third eye, reactivating it so that you can be a visionary, be innovative, and, you know, start to really experience those spiritual downloads that's going to help you to essentially create something new. You know, when it comes to business, the best thing that you can be is innovative. But I definitely do see that this has a lot to do with just your own stability. You know what I'm trying to say? Like your actual financial stability. So it's just you kind of like reactivating yourself, even with mature men in general. It's like the energy of someone who has studied, the energy of someone who is well traveled, the energy of someone who is forward thinking, and you have a lot you just have a lot of wisdom to what's it call it, to lean back on. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like you did the work. That's why I feel like this is like a reactivation type of energy where you kind of leveled up, you know, to the next level. Yeah, a lot of you all we had this here. Yeah, a lot of you all definitely you definitely finances is definitely something that, you know, is of importance to you in this month. And just with your predictions for this month, this is definitely something that you will be focused on. And just like I said, as far as starting up, like it's like you have an idea for something, or you have a business, but it might not yet be bringing you the financial stability that you're looking for. But it's okay, because you decided to no longer, I guess, keep yourself in a place or in an energy that doesn't allow you to bring in this money that you need to do whatever it is that you know, essentially want to do. But it's just like the energy of like, no more. I just got to get out here and I just gotta do it, like no matter what. So a lot of you all August is definitely a very fun month, but I feel like a lot of you all will be putting more focus into, you know, not really partying, not really getting out there. You may have not really spent so much time with friends, or if you have, you may not been able to exactly party and celebrate in the ways in which you would like to. So for y'all, this could definitely be your season to sow. This is definitely probably a season to sow. And it's like, it seems like, wow, I have to sow this season. It's so nice outside. Like, I completely get that. But it seems like for you all, this would be your season to actually sow. And from what I've learned, you cannot reap and sow within the same season. So you have to choose. You know, you have to choose. And then also understand that when you're in a sowing season, you may not see the harvest at the particular time in which you would like to, but you're putting in that work. You know what I'm trying to say? So yes, y'all are putting in that work for your own personal stability. So I wouldn't say really start small, but I would say just keep moving, you know, keep moving ahead, and definitely act on any and all, you know, creative ideas that do come to your mind. Just make sure that you act on those things. I want to use the tea leaves. I want to use the tea leaves and see what they have to say. Yes, success assured with good plans and hard work. So yeah, this month definitely look forward to it being your season to sow. You know, definitely look forward to it being that. Bo, you are highly thought of. So get out there with your startup. Get out there with your business. You definitely may very much well be well received. Well received. So here we have someone, chair empty, someone leaving your life. This could also just be attributed to the fact that you may just be so ambitious and working so hard that you may start to actually, you know, lose friends or lose people in your life, because you've decided to actually go out and to you know, pursue your goals. But yes, we have also with the wedge, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So it's going to be very important for you to just continue to pursue your goals and whatever it is that you want to do, so that, you know, you're constantly moving forward. Because essentially in life, the only thing that is going to give you true happiness within life is having the ability to actually go after, you know, what it is that you want, and having the ability to you know, just stay motivated and stay dedicated to and consistent towards your aspirations and to your goals. Like doing that, like that gives you more happiness, as opposed to being in a relationship with somebody. It's actually feeling like, you know, you're doing something, you know, productive with your time. And then we also have chain, a chain of events that will affect your life. So just keep pushing. I feel as though you know, with this being a season to sow, a season to put in some work, it could definitely be that thing, that the razor's edge activity that literally changes your life trajectory. So and then we also have dealings or relationship with a man. So it definitely goes back to my original prediction of like, some of y'all getting married, like what is it that's going on? And then we also have mature man as well. So it may be that there could be a guide, a teacher, you know, someone that could potentially be older than you that can also help you alongside this path towards entrepreneurship and towards your startup business. Now I want to see some extra cards here. This deck I'm using is called the, make sure, the Energy Oracle cards. The Energy Oracle cards. We have the Seat in the reverse. And this came up here as well earlier within this reading, as far as like, you know, a lot of you all definitely could have been, you know, just because we also have the Seven of Swords in reverse as well. So it's like, that lets me know that a lot of y'all could have definitely potentially been deceiving yourself or just keeping yourself someplace that wasn't, you know, fulfilling your highest purpose. It wasn't making you happy. It wasn't giving you the financial stability that you needed. So a lot of y'all could have potentially left a job or be leaving a job as well, because it's not giving you the financial stability in which that you really wanted. So a lot of you are just you're getting real with yourself, if that makes sense. You're getting real with yourself and you're looking at your situation from an objective standpoint. And then we also have the Sun. This card is amazing. It just represents Leo season in general anyway, as Leos are ruled by the heart, and the ruling planet is also the Sun as well. So starting out on this venture, or just continuing this venture, continuing to move forward, is something that is really going to give you, you know, true happiness and purpose. And it's really going to put you into that Empress energy of one of creation, you know what I'm trying to say. So that's why I'm just like, keep yourself in that super creative mode, because that's essentially where, you know, a lot of your power and inspiration is going to be to move forward. So we also have the Magician and the Mirror. Here again, I feel as though it's just referring to, even with your finances and financial stability, I keep seeing literally the same numbers. And like the Magician energy, of course, is like, it's just a core energy that we embody in life, like everybody does, which is one of manifestation. You know, it's utilizing the law of attraction. It's understanding that you were born perfect. Like everything that you need is already within you, and you have all the tools that you need to succeed. So it's really up to you to use them. Now, when I see the Mirror, I feel like that's really just getting like, it's getting objective with yourself. You know, it's you actually getting an accurate depiction through a reflection of, you know, just what is actually going on with you and then within your own personal situation. You know, so you can take this deep. You can look at your financial situation as is, but you know everything is interconnected. So when you looking at your financial situation, you also have to look at you. You know, how are you showing up in this world? You know, how are you showing up? What do your ideals, beliefs about yourself, how do they relate to how much money you're making? You know what I'm trying to say? So it's really going to call for you to have to look at yourself from outside of yourself, and then understanding that, you know, you do have everything that you need. There's really nothing else that you need to want for. So that's what I have today. Pile 1, that's what I have today. I definitely hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I will see y'all another time. All right, my pile 2 people that chose the Miss Cleo tarot deck and the pyrite crystal, I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading now. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I hope everyone is having a very blessed day today. Today is so beautiful. It's such a beautiful day. I'm so excited. I'm so blessed to even be here and Yeah, y'all. So the first card you got out was Divine Wisdom with Sophia. Mind you, we're looking at the changes for August. Well, just August 2021 predictions, like what may be going on with you. And then also just, I mean, it could be going on with you right now. You know what I'm trying to say? It could definitely be going on with you right now. So this is super amazing energy. I feel like you all have definitely exited a very, what's it called? You just exited it could have been a very, I don't want to say traumatic type of situation, because everything doesn't have to be traumatic and bad, but it just seems as though you guys were, it was like some type of bond of codependency or attachment was liberated. And this was something that, liberated you. And this was something that literally you couldn't do on your own. It's definitely something that spirit had to step in and do for you. So I'm not sure. I want to get into it and see like the details behind, you know, this liberation and what actually happened to you. But I definitely see that it was something you wasn't going to do on your own. And it definitely was a tower moment. You know what I'm trying to say? So as far as it being a tower moment, it may have seemed as though it was beyond your control, but at one point in time it was within your control to actually cut yourself off and leave. But it could have been that you might have just been taking too long to make that decision, and then spirit just stepped in and was like, no, we got to do this thing for you. But it's not necessarily a bad thing, because I feel like through you being liberated, you know, from this attachment, and attachments could be to things, people, and places. From you being liberated from this attachment, it's like you're able to, or you will be able to see things from a more higher perspective, which is really nice. You'll be able to see things from just a higher perspective, and one that actually brings real balance to yourself. It's like you're gonna master the lesson of what you of what you had to learn. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's just more so of an energy of just you will be leveling up within your thinking, and then also just within your being, because of the experience that you went through, and you know, of course, having to pay attention to the lesson and learning the knowledge that you needed to learn. It's just like a hermit energy. You know, you all are definitely exhibiting some type of hermit energy this month. So you might be spending more time by yourself. You definitely might be spending more time just within your home, you know, so focused on your home life. But a lot of you are just, like I said, you're just coming into just a different sense of being, you know, one in which, you know, you know new things, you know new things. You know new things, so you definitely increase your brain cells, but at the same time, you know those things from experience, you know, and so you've learned the knowledge, and you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn, and you're also liberated and freed from whatever type of attachment this was in. So you can thrive more so in the fact of knowing that I'm free. I'm not no longer within this job, within this relationship, within this a relationship could be friendships, business partnerships, intimate relationships. I'm no longer dealing with this issue within myself anymore, whether that be low self-esteem or lack of confidence. I'm no longer dealing with a cycle that you may have been in, because a lot of us, we are in cycles, and it just is what it is with life. We all experience cycles. It goes by our age. It goes by our life experience, or whatever is currently going on with us. You know what I'm trying to say? So basically, there's like fated cycles that we have to go through. You know, there's things that we have to experience as fated, you know. And other times we tend to put ourselves in situations and into cycles that are not for us as well. So by choice, you know what I'm trying to say? But it seems like a lot of you all could be, you know, just exhibiting more of a hermit-like type of energy, in which you are just off to yourself. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's like, no, you experience the 8 of Cups moment. Like, there's something missing. I need to go find that thing, and I need to go off to be able to do that. You know what I'm trying to say? So I could be able to study, know what it is that I need to know, but still understand that I'm being guided even through a dark space or a dark tunnel. So a lot of y'all could have been doing some type of shadow work, or you're being forced to do that. But it's okay, because you're flourishing within that thing. I think you understand that this is something that is needed so that you can move forward and continue to be the light being that you are, especially if you choose to light work, which is not a choice that everyone makes. But if that's something that you choose, I feel like you're fine with that and you understand that this is a process. So let's get into the Kipper deck and let's see what additional predictions and stuff is coming up. And I knew it had something to do with travel. For some reason, I knew it had something to do with travel, like distant horizons. Now, if you are planning on, see, that's what I'm saying, distant horizons, and you see this anchor being cut off of the ship, like, it's just letting me know that, like, that's why I say codependent type of attachments and bondage, like anything that kept you in a situation for longer than you should have been, or anything that just made you feel like you needed that thing. Yeah, it's just like you're just moving more so into a single and independent type of energy, and understanding that you don't need to be tied down or held down to any type of attachment. And it's really like the sky is the limit for you. But this more so has to do with, I feel like attachments, attachments to people, places, or things that have essentially it's kept you there, but it's not to your highest good, And we also have poverty here as well. So I feel like you're definitely going to be experiencing the end of a cycle of poverty. So that could be that. If you left a job, for some reason I'm thinking this has to do with a job as well. If you left a job or even a relationship or something that was draining you, taking your money, not really helping you to feel better about yourself. Because honestly, how our feelings about ourselves and our earning potential go hand in hand, regardless of if people want to admit that or not. You feel good when you have money in your pocket. You know what I'm trying to say? And when you feel good, you're in a place to attract more money. You know what I'm trying to say? So it does actually go hand in hand with each other. So I feel as though a lot of you all, especially if you work from home, you'll be wrapping up a cycle of, poverty within that. And you may actually be making more money from your house as opposed to this job or some type of attachment that you had, which was draining you, So this liberation that you've experienced is truly liberating because it's truly liberating because you'll be in a position, or you are in a position, to see things differently, and you're not being drained of your dollars. So that is amazing. And then we also have lovers. We also have lovers. So that's why I'm like, y'all left a relationship or will be leaving a relationship. What's up with it? What's up? Pile 1 was literally potentially entering into a relationship, but it seemed like y'all might have been leaving something. Yeah, like something's old, something's kind of in the dust, but it's okay because there's a peace that kind of surrounds this. That's why I'm just like, but you're okay with this. There's a subtle peace, it's like a wistful attitude, where it's just kind of like, or wistful ambiance, where it's just kind of like, okay, I mean, there's peace here, but we both know that this thing is over. It's old. Like, what I'm trying to say? It's set in stone. It is what it is. Like, now it's time to actually, move forward. And it's not like it's necessarily something being tended to. So I feel as though a lot of you are exhibiting just a single energy right now. But you're okay with that and you're comfortable with that because now you can do the shadow work that you need to do to come out on the other side, but that's something that you're okay with. This is just a truly liberating type of energy where it's like, sigh of relief and exhale, like now I can actually feel like I can move on to the next thing, so yeah, let's get some tarot cards. Or actually, I think, let's get some tarot cards. I think I did the tarot cards next. So we have the 7 of Coins in reverse. We also have the 6 of Staffs in reverse. And then we also have the Six of Cups again. The Six of Cups again. So it's just what I feel like is going on is like, in a sense, you're kind of taking your power back. Definitely, I definitely see that something about you taking your power back, or no longer keeping yourself in a certain type of contemplative state or something, or a state in which you may have been taking too long to make decisions or something like that. It's like you're definitely becoming even more decisive. You're becoming even more decisive, and you're, in a sense, kind of bossing up. You know what I'm trying to say? You're starting to more so get into a place of conquering things, as opposed to you being the person that's being conquered. And especially when this has to do with, as far as this has to do with your money, I feel like money is very much attached to your ego. And I mean, unfortunately, it just is what it is. It might just be, at this point in time, very attached to your ego and to your ego needs. So you're just more so in a place right now where, like, you do actually want to win. You do want to win, and you don't want to take too long to make decisions. And like I said, even with the decision to cut off this attachment, that was something that you may have been taking too long on, and that's why Spirit just kind of had to step in and be like, no, we need to end this right now. So it's not necessarily a bad type of a feeling that you have. I feel like you do feel very you feel like you're back to your old self, and you feel just kind of rejuvenated in a sense, or will be feeling rejuvenated. But yeah, a lot of you all are just really in a winning type of energy right now. One in which is like, you don't really care. You don't really care about, you know, anything else that's going on right now, especially within that hermit isolated energy. It's like you don't really care about anything else that's really going on right now. You're just trying to win, and you're trying to do what you need to do to literally, you know, deal with this issue of poverty, and with this issue of lack, you know, or just feeling like you came out of something and you lost a lot of things. So now you're just in the energy of like, well, I need to boss back up and do what I need to do to get back to where I am, plus more. You know, so y'all, I do trade. So I was about to give a trading analogy. And it's basically like, you know, when you're losing your trades, and then all of a sudden you're just like, I need to flip my account back and stop playing. And then you flip your account back. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, I didn't want to overtrade, but now I actually do need to flip my account back in this moment, so I can leave this trading session feeling good about myself. You know what I'm trying to say? So you all, if you don't trade, basically was what I'm saying is that it's like you lost out, but you can't settle with it being that way for the time being. So you do not like you have to, but you would put in extra time, put in extra energy, put in extra work to get back to where you were. So that's kind of like just what I see, especially if we're looking at it in terms of money. But you're just not in a place right now where you want to wait, or you want to kind of pussyfoot around things. It's like you kind of want to get to the heart of the matter, and you want to get into it, because the chips already fell where they fell with the Tower moment here. Okay, the chips already fell where they fell. And so at this point, I feel like you're just trying to get a better grip and handle on on what this is, and actually being able to come out on top, you know. And like I said, for some reason I feel like this does have to do with just a relationship as well. But I really do see you as being this person here that's just kind of like, you know, I really got to continue to move forward. And this could even be you getting back to things, or maybe even you understanding that, like, things that you used to do as a child, you can't do those things anymore as a child, anymore as a you know, evolved being. So it reminds me of that Bible verse that's like, when I was a child, I did childish things, you know, along the lines. But then when you become a man, it's like you have to boss up, and you have to look at things from a different perspective here, which is what the situation is calling for you to do, so that you can make that progress that you need. You know what I'm trying to say? And you're still moving forward with your own sense of emotional fulfillment, and you're also moving forward with a different type of passion, energy, and drive. You feel me? So I want to get these tea leaves. I believe I did the tea leaves next, and then we'll get some of this oracle deck. Ooh. So we have tense with the temporary situation. So, you know, you dealing with this shadow work is just really only temporary. It's just for now. Especially when I see this moon here in the background, it's like it's letting me know that you're doing some, you know, some emotional work, and you're just looking at things differently. Especially that's what the Hermit does. Like the Hermit is like, you have some issues, you got some shadow work, you going to get into it, like and it doesn't have to be that intense, because people really can, you know, activate that Hermit energy whenever they feel like they need a break. But you know, if you stay in that Hermit energy for too long, it can even lean on to depression. So just understanding that this isolation that you're experiencing right now is literally just temporary. It's just really for the time being. Then we have opportunity or windfall with Carrot. So that's amazing. And we also have a period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So yeah, within this attachment that you've had, and whenever you do have a Tower moment, you know, and it's just like everything as you thought you knew is ending and change is happening. It's not necessarily bad that the change is happening. But it's just like oftentimes we don't really know how to experience and move through that change, and it does cause people to be frustrated and to have anxiety and to have worry, especially with lessons to be learned. That's literally what I've been talking about. That's exactly what the Hermit does. That's exactly what that Eight of Cups type of energy is like, I need to go move on, move forward, and see exactly what it is that's missing, you know. So you know, people do experience period of frustrations and whatnot, but just know that this is something that is temporary. It's not something that is going to last forever. And really start to get comfortable within yourself and within your body. You know, like your body is your home. You only going to be able to live with yourself. That's really it. So you might as well get comfortable within your body, you know. But here we have opportunities are waiting for you. So it might be a lot of opportunities, especially to financial opportunities that are going to be presented to you because you cut off this attachment. So it reminds me of the vacuum law of prosperity, which is saying like you have to create space for the good that you want. So when you create space in your life, whether that's leaving a job, leaving a relationship, that opens up you know, a huge space for now the universe to really fill that, you know, space with things that you want. But it does come down to you being able to speak those things, to keep it in your mind and to keep it in your heart and allow the universe to do what it does. But yeah, I really do think that this is a situation where it's like good things are going to be coming to you in August because you created space. And we have purse. Pay attention to your finances. Pay attention to your finances. And I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all one more tea leaf, and then we're gonna move on. Oh, one more tea leaf, and then we're gonna move on to. Sorry, y'all. I had too many tea leaves turn up, and I just want to make sure that I don't take away the mystery of the reading. Like, you know, the mystery of the reading by just, you know, just taking over the mystery of the reading. Like, but then we also have wreath, which is sorrow over a loss. So I do feel as though when you experience this Tower moment, it did make you feel some type of way. You know, it did make you feel some type of way. But at the same time, my advice would be is just to continue to keep pushing. This is literally only a temporary situation, and whatever it was that, you know, went away or you know, that was lost within that Tower moment, within things being cut, even beyond your control, out of your life. You know, I do understand that, and it's best to just, you know, look at the silver lining of things and understand that, you know, you created space, or space was created in your life. So now you can look forward to a new beginning, and don't really get too caught up in looking backwards at the endings. Just think like, you know, something was taken out of my life, but at the same time, something even better could be presented to my life, especially because now you're actually trying to learn lessons and see yourself from a higher perspective, or see your situation from a higher perspective. So let's get some life into these cards. get some life. So we have Goddess of the Moon. This is, whenever I see this card, I always think about it marrying, you know, or being one with your shadow self. You know what I'm trying to say? Being one with the aspects and the dark aspects of yourself that you may not want to show, or that you do not feel are as desirable as the light aspects of yourself. It's time for you to understand that if you don't heal the shadow side of yourself, how are you supposed to show up within your full potential as a light being? You know, and then if you don't heal the shadow aspect of yourself, how are you able to even exhibit that type of transparency or that knowledge to where now you can speak to someone else and help them through a difficult period of time? So this is just really like marrying your light and shadow aspects of yourself and being okay with it, being one with it. You know what I'm trying to say? Understanding that like those minuses also react, like counteract with your pluses, like you know what I'm trying to say. And it's where you find balance, is being able to understand, you know, both aspects of yourself. And you actually do have angel balance here. You actually do have angel balance here. So a lot of you all are, I feel like you're doing some shadow work. I feel like a situation left your life. You ended some type of attachment that really caused for you to have to really be within yourself, you know, isolate yourself. And so now you're just doing some real intense, you know, just inner healing work. Say the thinking man. Yeah. Y'all are definitely in some type of hermit energy. I definitely get that. You're in some type of hermit energy. And it is causing, it's a period of learning and growth. So in August, you definitely will be learning and growing more, you know. I want to say that's all, but I want to give y'all another reading. I wanted to give y'all another reading, or another card at least, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there. I hope that you enjoyed this pile. Please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next reading. All right, my pile 3 people that chose this smooth selenite smooth selenite crystal. I just love how smooth it is. It's amazing. But yes, if you chose this crystal with the Urban Tarot, I'm gonna go ahead and start your reading now. But of course, we're going to actually start with the Goddess deck. One of my favorite decks ever. One of my favorite oracle decks ever. I can definitely tell you that. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the Goddess deck and just see, you know, how you will be showing up. Just giving me some, like, you know, pretty cool predictions of, you know, how you will be showing up or have already began to show up in August, as August is already going. You know, it's going. It's going. So we have co-creation, we have reverence, and we have, in my head, I just thought of, there's a song, I mean, and despite what your religious beliefs are, there's a song that just popped up in my head, like, what a friend we have in Jesus. You know, like, what a friend we have in Jesus. So I feel like a lot of you all are definitely going to be falling in love with the universe. It's like the type of energy of, like, you know, when you first awaken, and even though it's like tough, it's tough when you first awaken because now you're questioning everything. There's also that other side of initially awakening, and where you're just like, oh my gosh, I am one with the universe. I love the universe. Like, you out hugging trees, you out looking at the sky and just being like, oh my God, like, this is beautiful. Like, this creation is beautiful. Like, it's just like you're just falling in love with the universe. Like, if that makes sense. You really falling in love with the universe. Like, it's funny, but that's kind of what I got. Let me get one more goddess deck card, and then we'll keep it pushing. We'll keep it pushing. Yeah. Then we have radical acceptance. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of you all are just, especially with August just being such a vibrant and just beautiful month. Like, whenever people think about summer, whenever I think about summer, let me just say, I always think about, for some reason, just August, because August is just like the dead summer. You know, I mean, July is too, but it's just that, like, that happy, fiery Leo energy that just really does it for the summer, you know? So I feel as though a lot of you all are just, like I said, you're so in love right now. You're so in love, or you will be falling in love just with the universe. And you know, it's just it reminds me of someone who just awakens and they realize that, like, yo, I have the power of manifestation. Like, I have the power to do whatever it is that I want to do within this world. Like, I have that power, I have that ability. And it seems like a lot of you all are finally being able to, you know, accept that. I feel like a lot of you all might have had different belief patterns, different thought patterns. You could have also been living in a different paradigm. Like we said, when you awaken, basically, essentially, you're leaving one paradigm, from, you know, you're leaving one belief system, one behavioral system, you know, one in which you used to do things in a certain way based off of your experiences. So now it's like you're going through a relearning type of unlearning and relearning type of process right now. You know, I'm trying to say, you're not discounting your experiences and the things that you've been through before, because it is what it is. But at the same time, as you're awakening and just really looking around and falling in love with the universe and with spirit and stuff like that, it's like you're able to see things from a different perspective. So a lot of you all are accepting the fact that maybe the paradigm in which you was living just wasn't one of your highest good and purpose. So a lot of you all have essentially also leveled up in this pile, and you're understanding your oneness with the universe, and you're loving it. You know, that's the kind of vibes that I'm getting. It's just the kind of vibes. So yeah, a lot of you all could definitely be practicing magic or some type of healing. A lot of you all, I don't know, I feel like a lot of you all are just trying to get things right within yourself. You know, you're trying to, for some reason, when I think about cards, I think about, with tarot, I think about the Justice card. It's like you're trying to make things right, you know? So you might have had a very traumatic life with the experiences, you know, based within that paradigm in which you used to be living in. So it seems as though you all just increased your vibration. And now you're trying to make things right, you know, make things right within yourself. So for some reason, I just really got the Justice card, especially with, you know, being as light as a feather. You know what I'm trying to say? So a lot of you all could definitely just be trying to let go of a lot of things that have held you back, that have held you down. Maybe your paradigm with the self-limiting thoughts and behaviors, thinking within limitation and lack, and now understanding that, like, within the universe, all possibilities are limitless. And now you don't have to be afraid. Now you don't have to feel like you have to hold yourself back. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like a lot of you are understanding. Yeah, a lot of you are understanding that you do have the powers of creation within you. You know what I'm trying to say? You have that power. That force is flowing in you, through you, around you, in, through, around other people. That power is very here and it's present. And a lot of you all are really starting to indulge yourself within that power, maybe even on a daily basis. So you could be waking up and just, when you wake up in the morning, you just think about, okay, the possibilities are endless for today. Like, the possibilities are so endless. So let me get out here and see what it is that I can do. And you're accepting, you know, that this new path that you've been put on, or this new vibration that you've been put on, is where you need to be, and you can never go back. You know, you can never go back. So let me get some Kipper cards just to see. It just seems like more so of a very spiritual thing. Like, this is something that's going on within you. You know what I'm trying to say? As all the piles. But this is definitely something that's going on within you. You. So yeah, a lot of you are definitely going through a transformative and evolutionary period. Like, this month is definitely very transformative for you. And like I said, it's like you can't go back. You know, the future, the possibilities, you know, there's so many great things that you can look forward to. And especially with the light coming through here, it's just showing me that it's really a new dawn. You know what I'm trying to say? It's really a new dawn. And that song came up again, like, it came up from yesterday. So I'm not sure if you watched my reading that I posted about, you know, the next major blessing that's coming into your life. But this definitely reminds me of one of those piles and what I channeled when I posted that reading. But essentially, a lot of you are going through a transformative period. You know, when you increase your vibration, that is transformation, because now You're resonating with a whole new set of thoughts and beliefs and ideas, you know, even though you still have the ones that you were conditioned and raised on, and that's what shaped your experiences. It's like now you're trying to create new experiences by indulging yourself in those new thoughts, behaviors, actions, beliefs, ideas, if that makes sense. So this is amazing, y'all. I feel like you're understanding that in order to transform, it's really going to cause for you to have to do something different. You know, it's going to cause for you to have to use some power to get yourself into a different space. Now we do have concern. And let me get one more card so I can help clarify what the concern could be about. Oh, and we also have sudden wealth. We have sudden wealth as well. And then I'm gonna clarify concern. So I feel like a lot of you all could definitely be concerned about the state of your relationships as you're moving into this new vibration. You could definitely be worried about the state of those things and how it might affect your own stability. Maybe, you know, some of you all, your stability is dependent on some type of relationship. Your stability, for some reason I got that, okay. For some reason I kind of got that a lot of you all make money through dating. So not even just being like a matchmaker, but a lot of you all go on dates. You could read in between the lines there. You go on dates, or you might depend on dates for financial stability. So a lot of you all might definitely have just a lot of suitors, potential suitors, and people that, you know, take care of you financially. That take care of you financially. That's something that I kind of got. And you may think that because you're in a different vibration, if you're in a different place, you're in a different paradigm, like, dang, like, how am I going to get by? Maybe I depend on this form or stream of income to take care of myself. You know, a lot of you all could definitely be experience, you know, some type of concern as it relates to that. But I will tell you that as you continue to step into this, a lot of you all could be relying on some type of connection, like some type of marriage, some type of relationship, or something, you know, some type of marriage, relationship, or you're just depending on other people for your own financial stability. And what I'm getting here is, I mean, that's not really something to worry about, because in August, you know, as long as you continue to keep moving forward and understand that you are on a new vibration, you know, this wealth, whatever it is that you're looking for, is going to come to you. You know what I'm trying to say? It's going to come to you. So do not be worried about that. I kind of want to get another card too. I want to get another card too. I see imprisonment in the reverse. So it just lets me know that essentially you're going to be breaking free. You know, you're going to be breaking free. You're going to be feeling a sense of freedom. So just do not be concerned. And we have message again. I just feel as though everything you need is literally within yourself. You know what I'm trying to say? Everything you need is literally just within yourself. You can heal yourself. You know, you can utilize the creative powers of the universe to assist you with healing. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's something that you could potentially be doing as you're spending time with spirit. It's like you're doing healing, you know. You're focusing on maybe being alone, or feelings of abandonment, or just being lonely at this time. And you're finding solace through connecting with spirit. You're finding solace with knowing that you are powerful. And you're accepting this. You're accepting the fact that, you know, you potentially, I mean, it's not to say that you want to cut yourself off from people, but you're accepting this transformative process within your life and just what it can do for you. What deck did I take next? Oh, the tarot deck. That was next. Get some life into these cards and get to shuffling. Now these cards are huge, so shuffling them just be kind of, oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. Shuffling them is kind of, it's kind of OD. It's kind of OD. But here we have the Tower card. We have the Tower. And it's interesting because Pile 2, in a sense, was very similar because they also experienced a Tower moment. And, you know, as far as, you know, increasing your vibration and being transformative, that's understanding that you will be experiencing, you know, new beginnings. You know, you will be experiencing new beginnings. And the endings could definitely feel very, you know, detrimental. But at the end of the day, there's a new beginning and there's really a new dawn. There's a new day for you. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, a lot of you all definitely could have been experiencing the Tower moment is where this place of concern came from. But for some reason, I'm feeling like you lost a major relationship that I guess you depended on for financial stability, or you could you could be entertaining multiple people entertaining multiple people for that financial stability as well. But yes. Yes. I mean, I definitely can tell you this, like, you know, you're, in a sense, we always deal with Tower moments because life really is a series of endings and new beginnings. You know what I'm trying to say? So you're always going to experience Tower moments, but just to understand, just from the place in which you are right now, is understanding that you have power, that you are co-creating with the universe, and just spending time with spirit. It definitely helps you to get through these Tower moments and periods in which you thought you couldn't be resilient, and periods in which you thought you couldn't push through, if that makes sense. And we also have virtue. So it seems it's like a lot of you all are, you just exhibiting some new, like, it's just a new type of energy, and one of which you're expecting, you know, because I believe this is the 3 of Wands, one of which you're expecting, you know, I'm trying to say, one in which you've put yourself in a period of, you know, like, you, for some, it just makes it seem as though like you all know how important doing spiritual work is now. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you know how important it is to do spiritual work, and you're just in that place right now where it's like you're doing the work and you're expecting, you know, great things to come back to you. You know, despite this Tower moment, it's like you're still like, you know what, I'm still gonna get into the inner workings of how the universe works, because if I do that, I understand that I understand that I will receive essentially what it is that I want, because I'll be putting the best energy forward. And when you understand things spiritually, it puts you in a different type of vibration anyway, to where ordinary things that could affect people in this world, as things do, things always affect people. Like ordinary things that affect people, it may not affect you anymore in this way of concern, and now you're feeling afraid, and now you're feeling worried. It's like you understand that, you know, you're moving forward and you're moving on. It's like a hopeful type of transformative, evolving type of energy, you know, one in which you've accepted, like, I've accepted my past, I've accepted these things, and now I'm just going to move on so I can actually start to experience more of what I want to experience, as opposed to not, you know. Prince of Swords, I feel like in this deck, this would be more so like the Knight of Swords. I feel like this would be more so like the Knight of Swords within the reverse. And it just seems as though you're not cheating your way through this. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like you're not cheating your way through this. This is the energy of someone who's just like, okay, well, this is the process, I guess I gotta go through the process. Like, it's not really the energy of someone that's just like, oh, well, I'm gonna try to cheat my way through this process, or I'm gonna try to skip steps, you know, I'm gonna try to get around this. I think you understand that, like, with wherever it is that you're trying to go to, that it's gonna cause you to immerse yourself within the universe and immerse yourself within spirit, you know. Then we also have the Ace of Wands. I did get an extra tarot card for you all, but then I just realized how much I actually really love this deck, and I don't use it as much, but especially with the Ace of Wands, that's why I feel like you all have kind of fell in love with the universe, and just the way in which it's working, and just understanding how this power can work and shape and evolve your life as well. So here we have this new beginning. So it's just kind of like when you look at the story and a progression from, you know, this Tower moment, this ending, and then you just move into this new, you know, passionate beginning in which you are definitely going to be led by it's like just being led by for some reason I wanted to say just being led by your solar plexus. It's just like just being led. It's just like a sense of it's like you're following a GPS. Like it's just kind of like carrying you along. You know what I'm trying to say? Or you're in a chariot or something, and the chariot is just starting. You know, like it's just starting. You're getting on a train, and the train is just starting. Like things are really starting to pick up, and momentum is starting to pick up. That's kind of the vibe that I got from y'all, where it's like things are finally heading in, not like to say the right direction, but just a better direction, if that makes sense. And last but not least, I'm going to use this energy oracle. Oh no, tea leaves, and then we're gonna get into the energy oracle deck. Ooh. So this John came out really fast. Dealings or relationships with a younger woman. You could be a younger woman. You could have just exited a relationship with a younger woman. I'm not sure. Sometimes when these tea leaves be coming out, it'd be some random information where it just be like, does this apply? Does this resonate? Like, and then we also have the ink pot, problems to be resolved. Problems to be resolved. And I also saw the message card as well. I just feel like this is saying that it's really up to you. Like this is something that you have to solve within you. You know, it's not like you can write a letter of concern to someone else and be like, this is my letter of concern, so that it's up to that other person to solve it. I really feel like it's really you solving your own issues and problems and accepting them, you know. So we have Bell with announcement. So look forward to an announcement of what. That's my next question. An announcement of what. But you also have sudden wealth here as well. So this could be you just winning, earning, making some money. It came out of nowhere. Like, let's see. And you also have obstacles to overcome. So a lot of you all are definitely just dealing with a lot of obstacles. I feel like it's more so adjusting to this new vibration that you're in, despite the experiences and the thoughts and beliefs and habits that you've had within the previous vibration, you know, because oftentimes it's like when you increase your vibration and you do it without even thinking, it's like you feel it's not a weird feeling, but you feel like, dang, like I know I'm in a different place, but then you think a lot about where you used to be. You know, you're always thinking a lot about where you used to be. But of course, you can't never go back. You can't continue to look back. You have to just continue to look forward towards the new beginnings. But yeah, I definitely have experienced time where I'm just like, dang, like I can't believe I used to do that. But it's cool though, because that's a part of your testimony as well. You know what I'm trying to say? Like when you go out to help other people, you can tell them about where you used to be and they can see where you are now, and then just understand that evolution and transformation is possible, and that's the process that you're undergoing, you know? So yeah, we have we have grasshopper situations in the balance that require careful handling. So yeah, I really do think that right now you are just leaning on spirit and the universe to do for you, you know, trouble or accusations, or you need to defend it. And then we also have you need to defend yourself. So a lot of you all could have just been experiencing just some really tough issues within the previous vibration in which you were at. You know, maybe you felt, you know, like for some reason I ain't see the word frustrations, but that made me think about the last pile as well. So maybe you all could have just been not living as, you know, righteously as maybe you should have, or not really embodying the best energy that maybe you should have. But at the same time, it's just showing that, you know, a lot of you all will actually begin to fall in love with this new vibration in which you are at. You know what I'm trying to say? So you, I feel like, might be like, you just entered something new, like a new cycle, and you're just kind of like, okay, what does this have in store? But it's so fresh and new that it's like you're still kind of reminiscing or thinking back on the cycle and place in which, or paradigm in which you were just living in. You know what I'm trying to say? It's still fresh and new. This is a fresh and new pile. If I can say that. But I kind of want to get something else on this shield. It may be that you have to defend just where you are right now in life and where you choosing to be. Yeah. And then we also have here a wish is granted. I just feel like this is just about you having to, you know, just defend where you are, especially if you have accepted like this transformation. It's just like, it's like understanding that, you know, your call was answered. You know what I'm trying to say? Your call was answered because you answered the call. Now you can directly communicate with spirit and get this stuff popping, get your life popping, get your life back on track, or get your life on a completely different track. It's really up to you. And whatever it is that you want. So I would definitely say, like, now that you do have a better connection with spirit, or will in August, because it's August predictions, start to really tell the universe what it is that you want. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like the universe is probably so excited to meet you again. Like, not like you haven't been there, and your spiritual team, support team hasn't been there either, but they're probably really excited to really foster a connection and relationship with you, like just as much as you're excited to do so as well. So you better start telling spirit what you want, like, and stop playing. Tell spirit what you want. Last but not least, I'm going to use these energy oracle cards. I'm so excited. I haven't used these cards as much, but I really just started using them in my readings. Like, I'm so excited. Yeah, y'all definitely just ended a major cycle, especially with the world card. The world reminds me that it's like you just kind of graduated. That's why I'm like, yeah, y'all definitely increase your vibration, and now you're just kind of dealing with the, okay, this is new, but then you're still kind of reminiscing over, you know, the places in which you just left. You know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, you all, this is amazing. You've definitely transformed and grew. Some of y'all got it out the mud. It's something I'm seeing, especially with lotuses, and just when you think about how lotuses grow, and just the extenuating circumstances that they have to go through, but just at the end, just for at the end of the day to be something beautiful. You know, also here with the butterflies, the same process as well. You know, going from a caterpillar, which isn't as attractive as the butterfly when it actually comes out of the cocoon and it's in full blossom and bloom. You know what I'm trying to say? So a lot of you all have definitely went through what I can call an ugly phase, just to come out at the end of the day and just to be like just to come out at the end of the day and just to be like, I'm beautiful, hey. That's so funny. So we also have man holding a heart. Man holding a heart. That could signify. And then we also have the temple path. Man holding a heart and the temple path. Now I'm looking at the temple path. I'm just looking at one in which it's like you're moving more so in towards a place of balance and harmony. Like you find you know what it is that you're searching for, and you're going out there to get it. You know what I'm trying to say? So you all could have definitely been searching for the transformation and the evolution. Like you were seeking that. And now that thing has happened. And now it's just like things are working together in perfect harmony and balance. You know, so even though there are frustrations that you may still experience, it's all about understanding that like now you're in a cycle in which you can feel just even more empowered, or just you can feel even more present and aware of what is actually going on. And that's the best thing, is to have awareness and to be present, especially when it comes down to spiritual matters. Because once you do that and you have awareness and you're in a present moment, you're grounded, it's like you're in a better position to not be succumb to frustrations, to anxieties, to worries, because you understand how things work. And once you can understand and have an awareness of how things work, you're better able to keep yourself it's like you're less likely to deviate, because you understand how things work. You understand the process. You have a better awareness, you know. So when issues arise, when troubles happen, it's like you're not folding every second, because you have a greater awareness and you understand how things are working. I do want to get some clarification on this man holding a heart and just what that would mean moving forward in August. I be trying not to just automatically jump and be like, oh, you know, relationships. But here we have contract, and this is something that I thought about as well earlier when I thought about the justice card, and then here we have this as well, this here. So I mean, a lot of you all actually could be entering into some type of relationship or partnership with another person. Let me get something here. That was always a possibility for the other ones. Yeah. Or for some reason, I feel like it's you all just speaking up more so for what it is that you want. With the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, I feel like it's more of you all just speaking up for what it is that you want. Like if you had an absence of love, if you had an absence of compassion, if you didn't have a romantic partner that you that was actually supportive and was actually a great partner and a helpmate to you. Like, it just seems as though a lot of you are speaking up now more so for what it is that you want. And that's why I'm like, look, y'all, like, if you are connecting with spirit now and spirit is connecting with you, now it's time to really start asking for what you want. And you're in that energy anyway of wanting to co-create, you know, your future as you continue to move forward. So I really do think a lot of this is really just about asking for things you want or asking for things to be made right. And I think that's why you come into spirit anyway, as you understand and are like, F that noise. I don't know what was going on in my previous lives, in the previous paradigm that I was living in, but it's not working for me. So now you want to put yourself into more of an even empowered position and place. And it's not to say that you're trying to control things, because with this co-creation energy, you're understanding that your place is just as important as spirit's place, and spirit's place is just as important as your place. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? You're understanding that you know, you're one with this energy. Is flowing through you, it's flowing around you, it's flowing through and around the people that are around you. You know what I'm trying to say? So you are important too. You know what I'm trying to say? I think your past experiences and previous paradigms probably taught you that you was not important, but I feel like you're understanding that you're important and your needs deserve to be met. You know what I'm trying to say? Whether that be love with another person or even just love within yourself, it's like you're understanding that your needs matter. They need to be met, and things need to be fair, and things need to be moving in a great direction. You know what I'm trying to say? And you need to drop things. So, you know, drop things that no longer apply to you. And I think that's literally why you might have just experienced some humility and you're just kind of like, well, I need to go to spirit. And that's that. So this, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here, y'all. This was your girl, the one and only Spicy. I hope you enjoyed this pile. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. All of my information is within my description box if you would like to get into contact with me. Donations are greatly appreciated, y'all. Donations are greatly appreciated. If you want to send me gifts, my Amazon wish list is also attached to my main page of my channel. There's a link that will take you to my Amazon wish list. But yeah, y'all, I hope that you all have a very blessed day. I hope that this reading was able to help you move forward, give you some type of guidance and whatnot and support. But that's it for today, y'all. Have a blessed day, and I will see y'all in the next reading.